Hi, my name is Bryant Gaines. I'm the assistant head coach and recruiting coordinator here, and I work with the pitchers. And today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the technology that we use with our players, both hitters and pitchers, to help them improve, help them develop, and help them have a better understanding of what they do well and what they need to do a little bit better. Okay, so here we're looking at our UNC Baseball app that our analytics team puts together to try to give our players a lot of feedback, not only of what they do well, but what they don't do well. Okay, so here we're looking at one of our pitchers, all of his different pitches listed with all the different metrics. Okay, so he can go in here and see all the information that's gathered from TrackMan, and it's grouped into his velocities, his spin rates, vertical break, horizontal break, all the stuff that you see at major league stadiums if you were to go watch a game in person. So he'll have access to all of that, not only just here in the video room, but also back at his dorm room or back at his apartment or back at his house, wherever he may be. And he'll have access to it roughly about an hour after the game were to end. So he can also go in here and go look at the individual games. So he can go say, okay, I remember when my breaking ball was really good this game. I remember when it was really good that game. Could be a scrimmage, could be an actual game that we played, whatever the case may be. And he'll be able to go back and look at all the individual numbers, the swing and miss percentage, the strike percentage, all that type of stuff for any outing that he would ever have here at the University of North Carolina. So that'll be under the Game Logs tab. And finally, one of the neatest things that I think we do is we rank all of our players on every individual category that we as a pitching staff value as being most important. So we're going to have categories such as whip, swing and miss percentage, batting average, and a whole list of things. It's usually about 12 different categories that we keep track of. And as a player, if there's something that you feel like you need to work on or something that you think you need to be a little bit better at, you can go in here and simply just look at the color. And the colors indicate how well you're doing based on the rest of our pitching staff. So green means really good, red means you really need to improve. So you can go in there and see exactly what you need to improve on without having to ask one of us coaches what areas you're not that good in. And then finally, we can go down here within the app as well, and we can go into the video part of it. So if I go down here, I can go see all of my pitch locations. And again, this is on the UNC Baseball app. Go in, I can click on video, pull it up, and I will get side video and I will get front video, both in game speed and in slow motion, which is really, really neat. So that is our app that's available to our guys on their phones, on their laptops, anywhere that they can get an internet signal, they can access the UNC Baseball app. Okay, the next thing that we have that's available on our field is BATS. And BATS is a technology that's used by all major league clubs. It's used by us. We had it installed this past year. And you can go into your BATS, you can go into our BATS system and be able to watch every single swing, every single pitch, anything that takes place on our field here at UNC, or if we're at a road game or a road contest or a tournament, anything like that, we'll be able to have that video posted usually within about 24 hours. So this is another one here of one of our pitchers, and we can go and see the front angle from behind the catcher if the pitcher needs to see something, or we can swing around and we can see a side angle that's going to be over one of the dugouts, either the first base dugout or the third base dugout, depending on if it's a left-handed hitter or if it's a right-handed hitter. So as you can see, the video is very, very clear. We can break it down. We can go extremely slow. We can go game speed. We can go however we need to go whenever we're trying to analyze either a pitcher's delivery or a hitter's swing. Okay, and then finally, one of the things that we use here in the video room is the Synergy app. Okay, so Synergy can be used for a number of different things. It can be used for breaking down video of us, whether it's delivery, swing, any of those mechanics, or from a scouting standpoint. So we as a coaching staff use Synergy an extremely large amount during the season to be able to break down deficiencies in teams that we're getting ready to play. If we're getting ready to face an ACC opponent on a Friday night, We'll put together clips of the starting pitchers that we're getting ready to face for our hitters to see. Same goes for our pitching staff. We'll put together clips of an opposing lineup, the 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 hole guys that we'll see on a given weekend, so that our guys can familiarize themselves with exactly what they should expect going into a series. So we can make this as specific as we want to as well, and it's just another piece of technology that's gathered through live TV and through the internet, so that our guys can be able to go back and see exactly where specific misses were, where pitches were, what sequences were thrown to them from specific pitchers on the other team if you're looking at it from an offensive standpoint. And you can get as specific as you want. We can go back from a hitting standpoint. I can pull up all of my at-bats over the course of an entire year. I can query it down to 2-strike pitches, change-ups, breaking balls. I can be as specific as I want, just depending on exactly what I feel like I need to improve on. So that's essentially what we do here in the video room here at UNC. Again, this technology we think is cutting edge, and it's one of the best. And the great part about it is our players have access to this room 24 hours a day, and they also have access to all this information, most of it, especially the baseball app and the Bats app, from wherever they have an internet signal. Thanks for stopping by the video room. We'll see you on the field in a little bit.